Hannibal was the man who brought Rome to panic and forced it to become harder than ever before. When people think of Rome's greatest enemies, they think of barbarian invasions or civil wars. But long before that, one general from Carthage marched into Italy and nearly broke the Republic. Hannibal Barca was born into a rivalry that was already burning. Carthage and Rome had fought once before in the First Punic War. Rome won that war and took Sicily, humiliating Carthage and weakening its power at sea. Hannibal's father, Hamilcar Barca, never accepted that defeat. According to tradition, he made his young son swear eternal hatred against Rome. Whether literal or symbolic, that oath shaped a lifetime. Hannibal grew up not just as a soldier, but as a strategist. He learned logistics, diplomacy, and how to command diverse armies. Carthage rebuilt its strength not in Italy, but in Spain. Spain provided silver mines, soldiers, and a base far from Roman control. When Hannibal took command there, he was still young, but already respected. Tension rose when he attacked Saguntum, a city allied with Rome. Rome demanded he stand down. Hannibal refused. The Second Punic War began, not with a Roman invasion, but with an impossible decision. Instead of fighting Rome at sea, Hannibal chose to attack from land. He marched his army across Spain, through Gaul, and toward the Alps. No one expected what came next. He crossed the Alps with war elephants, cavalry, and tens of thousands of men. The journey cost him heavily in soldiers and supplies. Snow, hostile tribes, and brutal terrain thinned his ranks. But when he descended into Italy, Rome felt shock. Hannibal did not wait for Rome to prepare. He struck fast at the Trebia River. Then at Lake Trasimene, he ambushed a Roman army so completely that it became one of the largest ambushes in history. Roman commanders underestimated him again and again. Each defeat sent fear through the Senate. Then came Cannae. In 216 BCE, Hannibal faced a massive Roman force. Rome fielded one of the largest armies it had ever assembled. On open ground, Rome expected to crush him through sheer numbers. Hannibal arranged his troops in a curved formation, placing weaker forces in the center. As Romans pushed forward, the center slowly gave way. Then, his stronger African infantry attacked from the sides. His cavalry crushed the Roman horsemen and returned to strike from behind. The Roman army was encircled completely. It was a masterpiece of battlefield tactics. Tens of thousands of Roman soldiers died in a single day. Rome had never experienced such a disaster. Panic spread through the city. Allies reconsidered loyalty. Some Italian states defected to Hannibal's side. For a moment, it looked as if Rome might fall. Yet Hannibal did not march directly on Rome itself. Historians still debate why he lacked siege equipment and reinforcements from Carthage. Carthage failed to fully support him at the decisive moment. Rome, meanwhile, refused to surrender. Instead, it changed strategy. The Roman general Fabius adopted a new approach: avoid large battles, harass Hannibal, cut off supplies, wear him down slowly. This Fabian strategy frustrated Roman pride, but it worked. Rome rebuilt armies again and again. It refused negotiations. It absorbed loss like iron absorbing blows. Hannibal remained in Italy for over a decade, winning battles but not the war. His presence forced Rome to harden politically and militarily. Rome reformed recruitment. Rome strengthened alliances. Rome learned patience. Meanwhile, a young Roman commander named Scipio saw another path. Instead of chasing Hannibal in Italy, Scipio attacked Carthage's base in Spain. He cut off Hannibal's resources and momentum. Eventually, Scipio carried the war to North Africa. Carthage recalled Hannibal home to defend the city. After years in Italy, Hannibal returned to face Rome one final time. At Zama in 202 BCE, Scipio defeated him. Carthage sued for peace. Rome imposed harsh terms that crippled its rival. Hannibal survived the war, but lost the greater struggle. He later served as a statesman in Carthage, trying to reform finances. Rome feared him, even in peace. Eventually, hunted and cornered by Roman pressure, Hannibal took his own life. He chose death over capture. His legacy, however, did not die. Hannibal forced Rome to evolve. He exposed its weaknesses and sharpened its discipline. In trying to destroy Rome, he made it stronger. Rome emerged from the war more aggressive, more organized, and more determined to dominate the Mediterranean. Hannibal did not burn Rome, but he taught it how to survive catastrophe. And that lesson shaped the empire that followed. And if you want more stories like this, like the video and subscribe to History Refuge.